Microphone, 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 microphone. What's happening, everybody? Let's see if we can get this right. It just does not want to activate the other camera. So, what's happening, everybody? I'm Amara, Goddess of Blunder. I am making an impromptu stream because my partner's gone right now, and I have a chance to sort some cards, and I have a lot of cards to sort, so I was like, hey, you know what? Let's sort some cards. I'd like to get some cards ready to take with me to Atlanta. I kind of... that's coming up. That's like in, I gotta leave in 3 days, so we leave Wednesday, I do believe. You can catch me in MagicCon Atlanta if you want to hang out with me. I'm there. I will be doing stuff. Let's see here. Why can't I get this? I moved my camera. I always have to move my cameras for Thursday night streams, and then I have to move them back, and then I'm like, why is this not where it's supposed to be? Oh, us old people, always so complainy. Do 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 do. Let's see here. Da, da, da. I don't care about that. Let us switch over here. Bring up chat. Not that anybody will probably come in here, but we're just, yeah, we're here. We're playing on the internets. Maybe I'll write that I'm. What is this? A sugar-free? I don't understand. Do 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 do. Let's see here. Sorting cards. Let's see here. I always forget that Blue Sky, it doesn't go to Blue Sky when I go live, it just goes to the Twitch things. Maybe someday. I mean, they let me automatically go to Twitter. Yeah, it's still Twitter. I don't care. Oh wait, I'm live now. I was about to write that I'm going live at 10 p.m. I'm like, oh, that's not what's happening. I just read another message. It's like, oh, yeah, this is what's happening now. What do I gotta go do? Oh my god, hold on a second. My little friend next door lost her football. Go get her football. Okay, I'm back. I just roamed around our giant jungle that we have going on in the background. Or the backyard. It is a clusterfuck. That's ridiculous. Anyway, I'm Amara, Goddess of Blunder. I have returned. I need to tell my partner that there is a no-go on getting that football currently. New Nine Inch Nails came out yesterday. That's pretty excited. What was I doing? Bringing up chat. That's what I was doing. Oh, but then I needed to write my partner back. I remember. Haha. Okay. We're listening to Nine Inch Nails right now, apparently. Okay, let's start this. Let's start this nonsense. I have been entering cards into Moxfield for what seems like to since the beginning of time. I think that's it. Let's see here. Moxfield. Let's move this back in the center so it's not so weird and out of whack. Okay, so this is my binder. This is all my trades and crap. Crap, was that? A whole bunch of crap. I've been playing Magic for like 30 years, and I build a lot of decks, so like I think I need all these Magic cards. Count Dracula. Oh my god, how many Draculas do I have? Too many Draculas is how many Draculas I have. That's worrisome. That's very interesting. Now, I gotta go see something. Oh my god, so I've already gone through this stuff. Awesome. That's awesome. Why? Why did I go through this stuff but the other stuff I didn't go through? Oh my gosh. Ow. And now everything is mixed. I'm never gonna finish this ever. Like, did I finish all these cards? Oh my gosh. So that means that probably most of this stuff has already been added here. How many copies of Day of Judgment do I need? Apparently all the copies of Day of Judgment. Oh my gosh, this sucks. This sucks. I gotta go and find these cards and go take them back out. What did we do, Banner? Oh, you're just... okay. I see what you're doing. Cool. 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 Okay, you're not cool. I wonder if I already added these ones too. Oh my gosh. I don't think so. But these ones probably. Okay. I guess we gotta figure out what exactly this stack was. Hey Abby, what's going on? I thought I was doing something, but apparently I... How is your weekend going? Let's go see if this is in there then. I wonder if that was why that stack was in a different direction. But he is not added in. Okay. Oh my gosh. I think I might have at least figured out what I did that I messed up. Okay, so this stuff does need to be added. This stuff needs to be added. Okay. This stuff has already been gone through. This stuff, not good. It's already been gone through. Okay. We did it. Now I gotta go take these couple cards out. 149. 1 Yargle. Only 1 Yargle, Abby. 1 Yargle. All I've done is make more work for myself somehow. I was like, I'm gonna accomplish something while I have some time. Ugh, I think I've got most of my cosplay all finished for Atlanta. I just have to do a test, make sure it looks okay. Oh my gosh, this stuff should have all been over there in this other section. I went to go find the football outside that the little girl next door lost, and it has been eaten by my yard. I was like, I cannot currently get this. Well, at least I don't have to go 2 places to do this. Boom, there we go. Okay, I fixed it. I fixed it. Okay. Whew. These should have been over there in that binder over there. This stuff, get away from me. Just don't. I'm assuming that this stuff is in here. Cloud's Limit Breaker. Let's see if Torgal is in here. Okay, so Torgal's in here too. It's so ridiculous that this Yoshimaru is like $34. This one's just like me. Oh wait, this is the special Torgal. That's insane. He's $35. That is silliness. I guess he should not be over here with me. There's probably a lot of cards that actually need to be taken out of here. Okay, whatever. That's a future Amara problem. Everything's a future Amara problem. I know these ones haven't been gone through, and I know this box is done, so at least we have some idea of what's happening. It's not great. Okay, and I think we already did these. These are all cards that have been gone through. Okay. Get in this stack. I don't know why you're in a different stack than the other things, because I am a mess. That's why. I was playing Assassin's Creed Shadows. I told that was why I was like, I should probably just go do something I actually need to do. I was like, but I want to play Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed Shadows is probably my favorite Assassin's Creed. I don't know. I really like it. Spider-Man. You're a Spider-Man. 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 Let's see what Spider-Man cards we have. We have 1 pack of Spider-Man cards. And we'll, let's see, ouch, my butt, do a, let's see here, Spider-Man, Spider-Man, this was my shitty rare, it's still a $10 rare, I guess that's not horrible. Hunter's Insight. Shiny. I guess that's not bad either. Symbiote Spider-Man. Symbiote Spider-Man 217. But he's not a foil, but he's still pretty cool. I do like the web ones. The web ones are pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm actually going to put this in a deck, so... because he's pretty cool. Fun. He will be fun to do things with. Oh, the rent is due. No! Don't do it, Peter. Don't pay it. Don't pay the treasures. Don't tap the 2. Wait, what happens at the beginning of your end step? You may tap 2 untapped creatures or treasures you control. If you do, draw all the cards. Otherwise, oh, so you have to pay it. I get it. I get it. And Spider-Woman. Who is who I needed to make a deck out of, so success we got there. It's just, it's gonna be so stupid. I gotta figure out something cool to do with it. I guess we're gonna put this fancy planes in there too, I guess. Spider planes. Spider planes, spider planes. Oh man, I wish... I have so much stuff to do, but I really can't do anything until it's closer to time to leave. So I'm just kind of like... Spider-Man, Spider-Man, Spider-Man Noir, Spider-Man Noir, Prowler. It has some robots. Venom. Ooh. Oh, Jasper, you're so great at painting. Man, I'm gonna make a whole entire popper deck made out of City Pigeon. Fear my City Pigeon. Okay, and we can just go somewhere else for now. Can't actually do anything with it, so... I don't want to add any commons or anything, because then I'm just going to end up having to figure out why they're in a special stack, and then, ugh, it's just more problems. Problems, me. Oh, well of knowledge. I don't know where I was putting you. Slightly played. Slightly played. You know what? It doesn't matter if it's slightly played or not. I hate grading systems, especially since you're playing with the card. Like, it's what you're supposed to do with it. What do I know? Boop, not much. A little bit. Okay. Vohar. Valdalian Desecrator? Yeah, Desecrator. Oops, did I... Oh, Vidalian. Yeah. Vidalian. 325. Boop. These are just... I don't even... I used to put the legendaries with the uncommons with my rares and stuff, but there's so many of them now. And most of them aren't good and worth anything, so it just kind of like, I don't want to really keep them with my rares. Boop. Kamal. Camball. No. Surprise. Uriel used to be a really fun commander. I'm gonna +2/+2 for each aura, and there was a lot of fun auras that you could put on them that would... and they're so hard to get rid of because of the hexproof. I basically have to do a board wipe. Or find a way around it. There's a couple ways around it, I guess. Zuri. Aratai. New 9-inch nails. I've just been chilling and listening to that while I was doing stuff. Ugh. I hate doing cosplay, like, tests to see how my costume is. It either goes bad and then I'm like, I gotta fix this or move this or do this. Or it goes horribly or awesomely and then I don't have to do anything. Which, yeah, doesn't happen very often. It's very disappointing sometimes. Cosplay is a lot of work. This time I didn't put too much work into things. I'm excited about. I gotta figure out how Appa is traveling. Probably in a trash bag. Usually the easiest way to take the puppets around is in a trash bag. Trash bag's big enough. They don't get anything on them. Unless you put them in like a scented trash bag, which is not great. You're walking around the rest of the con with your vanilla smelling Appa. Like, what's that smell? Just Appa. Just Appa. Beep. Blade wing, the risen. This Bloodbraid elf has such beautiful art. So gorgeous. I think that's the only reason it's over here with the rares. It's like, this is really pretty. I was like, I'll put it in something at some point. Or maybe I won't. I don't know. Invocation of Saint Traft. This used to be a pretty cool card. I mean, it's still not terrible. This is not great either. It's not as... Not anymore, anyway. Ionize. What is that? Guilds of Ravnica? Part of me was just worried that things weren't going into the right list. I was like, I didn't make a new list, did I? Please don't do that. We already almost messed things up already. Now I gotta figure out what happened with that box. And what cards got added and what cards didn't. I hope I didn't turn them. Why did I have things separated? I don't know. I guess we're... Oh my god, there was another Ionize. Usually I look through the stack real quick just to see if there's anything that's the same. Ah, my god, that's a lot of Avalanche Tuskers. I bought a lot of Tarkir when it came out. As that was one of the times I came back where I was actually playing instead of just collecting. And I wanted to build decks, and we didn't have anywhere to get singles, so it was just like, I'm gonna buy things here. I'm gonna buy all these packs. That's the best way to build decks. And I don't think I had gotten into... I had bought Commander decks, like I bought them every year that they came out, but I never played. I just wanted all the new rare cards and stuff out of them, so I was like, give me Dingus Egg! Whenever anyone loses a land, they just 2 damage to them. And kill everybody with land destruction. I mean, it's possible. Oh yeah, I forgot I was building her. She's a kitty vampire, I think. Is her a Rata? 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 A word? Blaster Hulk, you're so cool. There's an old school Phoenix right there. I got that from my Phoenix deck that I still have not finished. I think I was going to use Othari as my commander. Othari is my... I love Othari. Othari is one of my favorites. And Bloodwater Entity, I don't think you actually... I think you were part of a deck or something. I was just like Prowess. I was probably like, this will be good some point. Again. I mean, it does things, and it's an elemental. Trent Reznor. So awesome. I got to see Nine Inch Nails last month, and let me tell you, Trent Reznor, you magnificent bastard. I love you. Put on such a good show. And I got to be, like, 40 feet from Trent Reznor. It's magnificent. You know, the stage opened up in the middle of the auditorium, and I was like, oh. I was like, we're very, very close to Trent Reznor. I was like, what is happening here? It's like there's the stage way up there, but he kept bouncing from stage to stage, so I thought that was pretty cool. I thought it gives everybody, even, like, I hate that they have, like, sections that you can't see anything. Like, you're so far behind the stage. I guess if you're just there to watch the music, but, like, or listen to the music. But Nine Inch Nails is not one of those ones that you just go to listen to the music. It's a whole entire experience. There's sights and sounds to be had. I sound like a crazy person sometimes. Sights and sounds to be had. I'm becoming a circus barker. I mean, I will do anything at this point. I joined the circus. Will the circus take me away from here? Let's see here. Raiders 64.94? Oh, it does say 94. How did I get 64 out of that? Oh my god. Hasn't been that long of a day. Got lots of stuff done today, though. I am excited for Atlanta, but I'm also not excited to drive all the way to Atlanta. I need to rebuild freaking Raffine. One of my favorite decks, and took it apart, and just because I wanted to upgrade it, and then I needed some pieces out of it. But now I'm like, I really want to rebuild it. Yeah. And Quasar. Quasar is just gross. She actually is a nasty freaking uncommon commander. I actually need to go finish writing my articles that I was writing about Magic. I was just going to start my own Tumblr talking about Magic things that I want to talk about. Oscar the Grouch. Oscar the Rubbish Reclaimer. I need to get a full art version of him. I need to write down the things I actually need to get. Let me write things. Where are my pencils at? Where are my pencils at? Refrain. Oscar. Who's that other guy? Not a guy. She's an octopi. Cephalid? We're getting there. She was the other commander that was in the deck. We'll remember at some point. Will we remember at some point? Probably not. I say I'm going to remember at some point, but we'll see about that. Did it get really dark outside? What happened? I don't know. My lighting has been off all day. Man. Vindicate. Oh. It's because I looked at the number of Oscar, not the number on Vindicate. That would be your problem, you weirdo. What is way down here? Oh, it was Eternal Masters. Okay. I was thinking it was the other Modern Masters symbol, but yeah, let's see. It is not the Modern Masters symbol. This Samut is pretty cool. Can I? No, she's got green. Ugh. I'm setting aside stuff for Sonic. It's because I want to make a Sonic the Hedgehog deck. Everything I want to do in life. I do like making decks out of the Universe Beyond stuff, but I do like to make them all completely themed as much as I possibly can. Like Dr. Eggman will be all robots and things. I do need to get myself another Knuckles, though. It did not have enough Knuckles for the amount of decks. He is really gross. He is pretty freaking cool. Two of those. Chandra. Fire Artisan. My partner went to her first book club today. That's why I'm on here right now. I was like, oh, I don't feel bad if doing this when she's either asleep or she's doing something else. Because I do enjoy seeing her, especially since I'm leaving. I gotta take in as much as I can, because she's one of the only things that calms me down in the world. Humans are difficult to... I get upset at them, and then she usually calms me down. Or the cats calm me down. Shaggy is my... if I'm in a bad mood, Shaggy is where it's at. Shaggy will stop me from any angriness that I have going on. I'm just like, ooh, Shaggy. Shaggy's like, you talking about me? I'm like, yeah, I am. He's like, great, let's do this. He's so silly because he's so big. I don't think he's our heaviest cat, but I think he's our biggest cat. It just seems to get bigger and bigger. But he's still just a kitten. He acts like a kitten. It's got the little kitten face and kitten things that he does. So cute. That's such a silly little guy. I want to do something with this card. making a colorless deck is dangerous. Sometimes it just doesn't work right. I don't know. I was building this Hatsuku and Koyari deck, but I think I don't remember why I stopped. I think I just didn't have time. That's usually the problem. Time is always a problem. I'm gonna talk to Tom. I think we figured out, or at least I think I figured out our route. It's gonna take 12 hours to get there. Not counting stops and gas and all that, but we're taking 2 days to get there. Because we drove to fucking Vegas. What a terrible, terrible idea. What kind of fucking idiot decided to do that? That was me. That was like, let's do it. I owe KJ and Tom a lot for allowing that to happen and making that happen. Heart babies. I have a lot of great friends out there, and I do appreciate them. I wish they were all closer. I always say I'm lonely, but I guess I could just reach out and talk to people. I'm just bad at that. I don't ever want to be bothersome. I always assume I'm annoying. Because I am pretty annoying sometimes. Just ask Tom. Got yelled at by Tom. I don't want to make my friends angry. I'm very good at... If I know I'm annoying somebody, I will just continuously do it. It's terrible. That's not something you should ever do. Raphael, you fiendish savior. You... I don't have a Cascade deck. I don't really want to make one. I don't know. Maybe if the right Cascader comes out. I've been playing Skate on early access. It's like an open world skateboarding game. I love skateboarding games. Like Tony Hawk was one of my favorite games I ever played. I wonder if Gavin is going to... I need to check something now. Decadent. Asterion the Decadent. That is not what Asterion sounds like. That is what they should sound like. This is why I don't make decisions. Even though I would make wonderful decisions, Watsy. Let me come and play with you. I should put Bright Palm in freaking... Bright Palm is really good. I should make Bright Palm. Okay, we're gonna make Bright Palm. Write this down. I keep forgetting things. So I just need to write them down. This is... Bright Paws. Bright Paws is the apprentice of Light Paws. My favoritist commander. What? Crazy. I bought some Rakdos Charms the other day. I was like, I need some more Rakdos Charms. Sounds like something I need in my life. Oh, not only that, the Return to Ravnica runs? Look at that. Ooh, shiny. Hey, I paid more money than that for those. Or less money than that. Boom, boom, boom. What is this? Made 75 cents. If you could sell things. This thing seems really, really cool. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but Sometimes I'm just like, this card seems really cool. You know what? Just in case I need it. So stupid. Are you modern mass? Oh, there she is. She's there somewhere. This card is interesting. Snake Cult Initiation. It gives a target creature Poisonous 3, which is so silly. It just does, yeah, toxic, basically. There's a Rage, I want to say this is what this card is. Would be one of the Strixhaven ones. Aha! I don't know if that's one that I'm missing. I wasn't quite sure, so I was like, well, you know what. I need to stop staying up so late playing video games. Problem is I can't sleep, so I'm just like, well, you know what, I'll just get up and play some games. And then the next thing I know, I'm like, well, this was a stupid idea. Oops. Alright. Oh, it's Barbie. Barbie's coming to see us. How exciting. Hey, baby girl. I love you. You're such a sweetheart. I miss you. What have you been doing all day? Come to my friend. We gotta make our frog deck. What are you up to? Just being adorable? I get it. I gotta sell some stuff tonight. Let's see here. 329. Frog. Tolarian Winds. I did not have a copy of. But it is a Windfall card. What did you click, you weirdo? You are silly. What are you doing? Don't do that. Barbie. I love you. Treetop Village. Treetop Village. Foil. Oh, apparently it doesn't come in foil. Then why is this in foil? Oh, because it's a special one? Interesting. Restless Bivouac. What did I need you? Oh, we could put that in Sonic. That's a good place for it. Hey, Barbie. Yeah. Yeah, Barbie. I guess I'll write the word bivouac. Or parts of it. I was like, that's a lot of things to look through. I don't want to look through all these things. Okay, that needs to go into Sonic. Those need to go into the box. Oh, yeah, they're going in a binder, but they're going in a box until I get a time to go through the binder. Or go into the binder. Foil Blade Splicer. Awakening Sun's Avatar. What a giant dinosaur. A giant dinosaur that kills everything that's not dinosaurs. It's too much. It's a lot of mana. 8 mana to do what it does. If it had haste or something, maybe. And drop it, kill everything that's not dinosaurs, and then kill everybody. Joscaro's Reliquary. Oh yeah, we did bring a drink over here. Excellent me. Man, 9-inch nails. I love you so much. Should probably go check my. Oh, whoops. Boop. I thought I had already done what I needed to do to add that there, but apparently not. Oh, 9-inch nails. I love you. I think we're having breakfast for dinner. I don't know if we're having French toast today. We got this fancy French toast bread. Or bread for French toast. So I think that's what we're having when my partner gets home. And I think tomorrow we're having breakfast sandwiches. I love breakfast sandwiches. A giant, delicious, magical breakfast sandwich. Ugh. There's never enough. Like, I'm halfway done with my breakfast sandwich, and I'm like, oh, I really wish there was more breakfast sandwich. But then there's never more breakfast sandwich. I guess I could just keep making my own breakfast sandwiches. If I wanted more, I could go make more. But then that comes down to the point where I'm like, ugh, I just made all these sandwiches. Now I want to go get back up and go make more sandwiches. Ugh, that's too much work. I don't like it. Yes, Bright Bomb. Bright Bomb, you are cool. I'm gonna make a deck with you. Bright Paws. I'll know what I'm talking about. Or will I know what I'm talking about? Ooh, there's a thick-etched version. What's that look like? That's not as cool as the full art one. Okay. Not as cool as the full art. But Bright Palm, I actually gonna put Bright Palm in Smoot. Feel like she would be really good there. Oh, Barbie, you silly goose. You are. Quit using that as a way to go through here. That is not. Cats. Cats. That's all I have to say. Oh, that's the worst sometimes. They just do whatever they want, whenever they want. And sometimes you tell them no, and they pay attention for like a second. They look at you, and they're just like, what are you gonna do? And then, yeah, I do nothing about it. I get got by cats. They know I can't do anything. Man, I really want to go play Assassin's Creed. Never gonna finish that freaking game. I think I'm like 72 hours in now. Never gonna end. So many weird reprints that they made. Like things that didn't need reprints and didn't really need new art. It's weird to me. Hi, baby. What you doing? 121. Yeah. Hello, you? You had to go underneath my arm? You didn't want to go over? Okay. I get it. You're so silly. She just keeps making her way through. It's just like, this is what happens when I don't pay attention to her. Foil Shauna. Okay, let me look at these and make, because, oh my god, so many of these are just freaking. Anything else that's multiples? Okay. Well, that's another Shauna, but that's the other Shauna. I am sorting cards. So many cards. I was trying to get all my cards ready to trade and stuff for Atlanta, but it's not happening. It's never happening, ever. So I'm just going through stuff. I have so many cards. If there's anything you see that you need, let me know. Like I finally finished one of the boxes. I was so happy I guess it was earlier this week, and I was like, look at me, I finished one of those boxes, woohoo! And my partner went to a book club, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to go sort some cards. So that way I don't feel bad. That when she's not here, at least. If I'm in my office, I always feel rude. Even though I guess she doesn't need me out there all the time. Okay, apparently I can't find Aerotai. They're somewhere here. Okay, it was the showcase one, that's why. Yeah, it's insane the amount of cards I have. I think I'm gonna see if I can sell some of my commander decks I have upstairs, just because I was looking at them, I'm like, I'm never gonna open these. I don't. At least somebody can use them if I trade them or sell them away to somebody. I had just bought them because they were good deals, and I was like, ooh, I'll probably need some cards out of here at some point. And then I can just take this deck apart. I'm like, yes, I could have done that. But did I do that? No. Magic hoarders, we tell ourselves we're going to use things and do things, and then we don't ever do them. Oh, it was a Halo foil. Ooh. Yeah, all the Halo foils that I get were all just uncommon cards. I'm like, yay, that's a foil or a Halo foil. I'm like, oh, it's just an uncommon. Boring. I do think I have a Jin-Gitaxias. That's one of the Halo foils. I don't know. He's probably in a deck somewhere. I'll never see him again. Sometimes I put things in a deck, so I'm like, well, it was good seeing you. Maybe someday we'll play this deck and we'll see you again. I probably play all my decks at least twice a year. Some of them I play a lot more than that, but oh, that was a foil. Stupid foils. Burp. Benji the Brewer? What is up, Raiders? What's happening? I'm just hanging out over here, talking about Magic, looking at cards. Benji! Jen, I'm sorting cards and it's never going to end. It's never going to end. I was like, I've got some time to add cards. I've been trying to refill my binders. I've been trying to get a little bit more organized, and it is taking forever. It's horrible, Jen. It's horrible. I hate it. I hate being unorganized. And like, I'm getting ready for Atlanta, and I think I've got my cosplay all ready and stuff. I just need to do a test run and throw that in my bags, and I gotta figure out how I'm traveling with Appa. He is actually pretty big. Takes up like most of my arm and takes a lot of muscle power apparently. I didn't realize how in shape I needed to be to operate a puppet. It's like, this is stupid. Thank you. There's Appa. He's just hanging out. Nah. It's just been sitting here. Hey everybody, what's up? It's just me, Appa. Whoa. Ah. Whee. Appa. Do I have one? Well, if you can't find one, let me know. I'm sure I probably have one. I'm very sure I have one. So I think I added one at some point here. If anybody sees any cards they need, let me know. Oh, this is the pre-release one. This was my pre-release card for Kaladesh. Ugh. Back in the day, export decks to Arena. Just go. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Let me see here. Let me save this real quick. Go over. Let me open this. Should be able to go to export, which then it should come up here, and then you should be able to copy for Arena here, and it should copy it to your board, and you should be able to copy and paste it onto there. And if that gives you a problem, let's see here. You can download it and put it into your download file. I wonder if there's cards that aren't on Arena. That could be a possibility. I wonder if there's a way to all card images, update to cheapest, update to preferred. This action cannot be undone. That's fine. That's fine. Boop. Get all card images, view history, export list. Oh, here we go. Down here, like this deck has 35 cards that are illegal for Arena. So you'll have to find one that is only has the Arena cards. Because mine, apparently my deck has a whole bunch that are not. Let me see what my Kefka deck does. Oops, collection. Kefka. I just built this Kefka deck this week, I think. This is my other Kefka deck. Export. Yeah, I've got like 30 cards that aren't on Arena. Which I can see a couple of them already. Badlands. Yeah, so you should be able to find one. Let's see if we go to home decks. Let's see here, Kefka. Let's see here, more filters. Okay, we should be able to go here and go to more filters, and should be Arena, Brawl, Standard. Were you trying to do it for Brawl or do it for Commander? Okay. Well, on Arena you do only have Brawl, so let's see what happens when I do that. Because they have the 60 card Brawl and then they have the 100 card Brawl. Now, if you wanted to do it for Magic, yeah, so you should be able to go to the search, do Kefka, and then go to the filter and bring up Brawl. Yeah, so Kefka, beep. Kefka, and go there, all formats, and then just go down to from all formats over to Brawl. Thank you, Sabby. Boop. There we go. And then it should bring up any ones, and then you should be able to export it like that. Because then we should be able to go to export, and yep. And it won't have anything that says that we have any illegal cards. And then you should be good. You'll just have to worry about whether or not it's a 60 card brawl or it's a 100 card brawl. Let me know how it goes. Boop. To the binder. How does everybody's stream go? Interesting. Let's see. Let me add this real quick. Combustible. Okay, let me go over to the. Let me see here. Where's my arena at? Out of the way, Spotify. Let's go into Steam real quick. It's easier for me to, if I'm seeing what I'm doing here. Oh, Total War, you're so much fun. It's on sale. Warhammer 1 is so cool. Boop. Let's click that. Start that. Sorry, I'm just talking to myself so I don't get distracted and start doing something else. I have a wonderful manic ADHD brain. What's the name of it? Oh, let me see here. Oh, please check my connection. Oh my god, there's a download. Oh, that's fun. Colored only artifact creatures. There's a lot of really good ones. Okay, let me bring this up. Hey, Phlegm, what's up? Get out of my way, Phlegm. Boop. Let's see here. You're Doppelganger. Boop. Let's bring up Moxfield. Boop. Moxfield. Not my decks. DX. Actually, I'll just Brewers. There we go. What I got going on here? Search decks. Kefka. Okay, this Kefka deck is that they made is Commander one, so that's probably the issue if we're doing that one. And this is, oh, this is the other Kefka. Okay, brawl. Let's see here. Boop. For some reason, it wasn't showing the right artwork. This is the artwork that I have for my Kefka. Export. Copy for Arena. Go to Arena. Boop. Oops. This is my first time. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bottom button down here. Deck import failed. The input. Oh, I wonder if that artwork's not available. Huh. Hold on a second. Brawl. Which would be a silly thing. That was the problem. Kefka. Oh. Not collected. Oh, yeah, that's right. That is the issue. Is that Kefka artwork does not actually exist. Apparently, they only have the normal Kefka artwork. So, I think if you change it to Kefka Court Mage, It should work. Let me see if that works. Boop. Yeah, my suggestion. I'm gonna see if this works. I'm gonna change over. Oh, but my ad's running. Let me. Try something. See if this works. Pretty sure it probably will work, but I might just be making things up. Let's see here. Moxfield. Oh, I need to see what number that Kefka is. Oh, they don't show the numbers on Arena. Okay, let's go here. Kefka Court Mage. Final Fantasy. Do I have the other Kefka around here? It's like I'll just... Okay, let me bring up... Boop. Kefka Court Mage. Oh, they're selling a whole deck. I was like, why is that so expensive? Okay, 1 second. 231. Okay, I'm gonna try this real quick. This might work. I think it's because this Kefka artwork doesn't exist. I'm gonna copy for Arena. I'm gonna go. Oh. Okay, copy to clipboard. Did it? Okay. Let me see if this works on mine. And text, discard changes. Import? Nope. Okay, yeah. The input string contains an unknown court Kefka. That's so weird. I wonder why that's doing that. Don't think that'll change it, but yeah, I figured as much. Okay, let's see here. Export, clone. Yeah, that is really weird. I wonder what happens if I copy it for MTGO. Probably not gonna work, but yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, I got angry at the Agadeem script for some reason instead. That's kind of funny. I know. That's weird. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I don't think we can import it. Deck details. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. I just cloned my own deck. I was like, I don't want this. Yeah, that's what happened to mine too. Let me see if maybe... Let's see here. Boop. Dex, Kefka. Filter, brawl. See how this works. See if this gives me issues too. Export, copy. Yeah, all the Kefkas are doing that. Yeah, every deck that has Kefka in it. Okay, let me see what happens when... Yeah, it's super weird. Like our all. Let me see. Let's see how the... Oops. Dex... Cloud... Cloud... Not Cloud Thresher. Okay, let's see what this does. Export. Copy for Arena. Yeah, I'm having a problem with everything. I wonder... Cloud isn't... I was trying other Final Fantasy characters. Rafine. Let's see what happens with this. Did it? Yeah, I imagine this is probably going to give me... I will write over to Moxfield and let them know it's not working. Yeah. And it's really weird because I know that like Agadeem's Awakening is in our inputting deck. Okay, I'm gonna write over to Moxfield. Should be able to get a hold of them on their Discord. Boop. Let's see here, Discord. Moxfield, where are you? Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna write directly to... Where are you, my friend? Somewhere around here. Maybe. Maybe you're somewhere around here. Oh my god, how many people have I talked to since then? It just keeps going. I hate it. Did I not say hello back? What the hell? Nope, you are not who I'm looking for. Oh, there you are, Harry. Exporting. Huzzah. Okay. Sorry. I wrote a much longer message than I was. Oh, has it been happening for a couple of days? Okay. I wrote directly to them, so hopefully they can take a look at it. They might already know about it. Hey, what's going on? Alex, I finally get to see you in the real world this week. I gotta sell some stuff before I leave. So I can make it to Atlanta and make it back up from Atlanta. That's so dumb. We shall hug. I am not very. I'm just like, I don't know. I don't have a lot of restrictions. Hey, Gigi, what's up? I am adding cards to my sell list and my trade lists. I have so many freaking cards. I'm just trying to be a little bit better organized so I can build decks better, or at least faster. The thing is, I just like to look through my cards sometimes. Sometimes that's therapeutic. I'm just like, oh, look at all my cardboard. Success. But I need to have some kind of organization system. That's what I need to. I need to sell some stuff this evening. I have a whole bunch of commander decks I'm not using. I just need to find people to buy them. Like, I bought all these commander decks thinking, oh, I'm going to take them apart because I'm going to need extra pieces. And I'm like, no. Oh, Manila. Are you traveling overseas? I really, if I went overseas, I probably wouldn't come back. Oh yeah, you're bringing your cool free binder. That's what I should be doing right now. As just setting stuff aside to like give to kids and stuff, make decks to just surprise people with. Maybe next time, maybe that'll be a plan. Is like build like commander decks just to give away to kids and stuff that are looking to start playing. I'll have plenty of time between this Magic Con and the next one. Next time, me and Tom are when we go to Vegas, we're going to stop on our way through. I might have to check out. I love just looking through binders. I don't even care what's in them. I'm like, ooh, makes me happy. Reza? Are they both the same Reza? Okay, they're both from the Plane Chase one. Man, I miss Plane Chase. I haven't played in so long. Every time I bring it to freaking any con, I never get to play. Just that's insane. You silly, silly guy. I could use a doubling season. But who could not use a doubling season? I do. You know what? I don't know if. Do I still. I don't remember if I built my Pendragon deck in paper or if I just built it and played it on Moxfield. I know. Yeah, I'll just play yours. Then I don't have to bring one with me. Plus, I like playing other people's decks because I don't know. When you play other people's decks, you see how they build things. Like, they see things differently than you a lot of the time, and sometimes they see patterns you might not see, or see cards that might work well that you might not have thought of. So, like, playing other people's decks is always fun for me. Like, it doesn't take me much to know exactly how to play almost anything. It's true. I think I had a double. No, you know what? I do have a doubling season, and it's the cat doubling season. I traded away a whole bunch of cards at Magic Con Chicago. I had brought a stack of cards so that I could trade so I could get the foil doubling season with the kitties. uh, I was like, I need this. This was made for me. I had a cleric deck, and this was my commander, and it just was not exciting. It was really easy to create infinite loops, and I was just like, this is not for me. I am very excited. When are you getting in? Ooh. Trying to remember what that one looks like. Ganastro. Contemplating taking this deck apart. I don't know. Thursday? That's about the one we'll be in. At least that's what I'm thinking. And we have a 12-hour and 10-minute ride, so it's probably going to be more like 14 hours. But we're stopping. We're leaving Wednesday and driving down. Oh my God, Appa, you crazy giant monstrosity. Appa's just gonna sit here on my lap for a second because I need to get something that's underneath him. Out of my way, Appa. Ridiculous Appa. Yeah, I need to find out. We are at an Airbnb, but I don't know exactly where it's. I know it's nearby, but I'll have to. I gotta find out. I don't know if they gave us our address or not yet. I think we're coming down the I-75. I'll have to look. We're gonna stop in Lexington Wednesday night, I think, or past Lexington, because I was figuring about 6 hours, give or take, because my body doesn't handle like drives very well. That's why I don't know how many more cons I have left in me, so I really want to make sure I see everybody, and I had to make sure I bring my playmat of all the people I've ever played with, so you can sign it. Since we're finally meeting in person, and I'll be like, sign it, please. Oh, do you? We could do something like that if you wanted to, yeah. We could even meet up if you wanted to. I mean, we could actually just drive an hour east of Lexington instead. If you wanted to like meet up for dinner or something on Wednesday, and then we could drive out. I don't know exactly what time we're leaving on Wednesday. I don't think we'll leave until probably like, depending, probably like, well, it depends on what we decide to do, I guess. Yeah, because that's the halfway mark is Lexington. So we figured that would be a good place to just stop for the evening. Okay, so that 9 a.m. would be about that time then. It'd be about 4 o'clock. I don't think the rest of our party is getting in until later on, so we were going to get there earlier than them. So we could always get in, go get our badges, so we don't have to worry about that, because that's always nice to just have that out of the way. I don't know exactly how this convention center is, so yeah, I will DM you, and we can talk, because that would probably work out. Yeah, because I was figuring we would just drive past Lexington, so we were on the other side. So when we started out, it wouldn't be rush hour, or we would already be past rush hour. Yeah. After our ridiculous trip to Vegas, I'm just like, you know what, we have to stop. I was like, I hate that it takes up an extra day, but we're leaving Sunday after the convention and just gonna drive halfway up. That way, yeah, that's what I figured. To just go grab our badges and stuff. That's what I usually always do because I don't like not being having to go and get in another line, especially a lot of times I've had like feature creator spots at the exact time that it opens. I was like, well, if I go get my badge, I'm gonna not be at my creator thing, and then I'm gonna be late for my creator thing. So I was like, so that's why we drove all the way across Vegas. I hate lines. Like, my body, I can't. Would rather be moving than like standing still. It hurts more to just stand still. So like I have a backpack that I used to take to like comic cons and stuff because I would buy stuff and I would have my comics to get signed and stuff. So I had this little suitcase that had wheels on it, and it also folded into a chair, so I could just sit down in lines, and then I could put all my merchandise inside. I haven't brought that bag places in a long time. It was very useful. This cryptolith rate is really pretty. It is pretty. Oh, Thalia. I'm trying to build a Spider Woman deck and not make it just Azorius stacks. So I think I just might make it. Maybe I make it. Well, there's not a lot of spiders in white and blue. There's not a lot of spiders at all, probably, in white and blue. Spider Woman, why are you white and blue? Ugh. Are they okay? After the last hotel me and Tom stayed in, we're just looking for a safe place. Oh my gosh, the hotel that we stayed in this past like 2 weeks ago, it was something. There was everything was broken. It was just like this is horrible. Really pretty, excellent. I will take that. I was like, Tom, you're not allowed to make reservations for things anymore. When I was a kid, we used to stay at cheap motels as we would go across the country, and we stayed in some places screaming and shouting, and I'm just like, I don't like this. So when I finally was on my own, I was just like, nope, never again. So we cannot do this anymore. Arlencord, why are you? Oh, are you this one? 230? Oh, okay. What are you, the foil one? Okay. I like myself a nice town. We have some really nice ones around here that, but then we have some very, very scary towns as well. Did you stay at a shady one in Vegas? It's weird because like you just go past one street, like you cross the crosswalk, and suddenly everything just goes to hell. You're just like, am I gonna make it to my hotel? Hmm. Uh, Usually I am right on the border of that. I'm very excited to see you all too. I don't know when I'm gonna see everybody again after this, so I really want to just. I'm pretty much gonna suck up as much time as I can with everybody. They're like, if I stayed here, I'm gonna make everybody else stay here too. I'll make them think it's good. Uh, we definitely stayed in one. It was in Ohio, and it had good ratings. And oh my gosh, like those like holes in the wall. I was like, it looked like somebody just like put their head through the wall. Which, I mean, maybe. Conjurer's Closet, all the problems you cause. I have so many Conjurer's Closets. Okay, you know what? I might make a funny book to give away cards. I'm gonna steal your thing. Sorry. uh, Spell Queller is a really good card. I used it a lot during Shadows. Yeah, I've gotten to the point where I like research everything. I then after I research things, I'm gonna go and look at this other website and check and see what these about the same hotel. Like I don't trust this. 302. That is really pretty. I had like 3 angel decks. I took all 3 of them apart, and then I started rebuilding a new one. I was doing it with the demon guy that lets me kill angels to make demons. This new Nine Inch Nails album is pretty good times. I do still want to build Far Fortune too. I think that's why I ended up getting this version. You know what? I'm gonna write this down too. There's a whole bunch of decks I want to build, and I set things aside. Then I forget where they are, and then I find them again, and I'm like, okay. And then later on today, I'm gonna be like, what was I gonna build? I don't remember. Something. I think I figured out the decks that I'm bringing with me. This is probably the hardest time I've had figuring out what decks I want to bring with me, actually. Like, I usually... Oh, you know what? This actually needs to go to Jetmir. I need to finish my Jetmir deck. That's... So, like, CEDH deck so far I found that I enjoy playing. And it is fun winning with it. It just makes people so angry. Collecta, oof. You must have also been part of my Jetmir. So this must have been stuff I sat aside that I needed. I killed somebody with a collector oof once. I felt so bad because I wasn't paying attention to that it was going to kill them. But all their mana was mana rocks, and they had done a Pact of Negation, and then they were tapped out, and then I played a collector oof. I flashed it in, so then it was their turn. Then rolled around to their turn. Boop. Nice. What are you playing for CEDH wise? I really should just... I have parts of Jetmir everywhere. Like in paper form, but I still need to either... Actually, I think I have proxies of the duels. Pretty sure somebody had given me some, so I could actually... Like, I tried to build it without the duels, but it's just... I need to move fast. I can't piddle around. Like, a lot of times I put lands in my decks that slow my decks down anyway. But I don't want to do that in CEDH. Oh, nice. I love Riona. I like Riona just in general. This was one of the zombies I actually had to go out and, like, find a copy of. Hand of the Predators. It's only been printed once. whenever you cast a creature spell with Infect. The one thing is you have to build it Infect-wise. I just started rebuilding my Yuriko. Just because I enjoy playing Yuriko. Is Yuriko any good? But occasionally I win with it. I just like doing the things that she does. No problem. Boop. I keep forgetting that I have a water over here, is what my problem is. Yeah, every once in a while, Yuriko does her thing. I need to get a new Imperial Seal, because I ended up selling my Imperial Seal. Oh, this is Curse of Fools, not Curse of the Fools. Interesting. I wonder if I have this for Lind over there. I might not. Lind, at some point, I will make work. It just never works. I want it to work. Like, why? Why will you not just do the thing I want you to do? Curse people. It just takes so long. And then it's just recurring the curses doesn't do what it needs to do. I think they should make the curse guy, and he should just be... He should finally get a legendary card, and it should do things with curses that are better than Lind. I love that she's Grixis. That's about it. Like, I don't know. At some point, a card will be made that makes it work, and then I'll be happy. This zombie is great. If you ever just want to kill everybody else's creatures. I think they finally reprinted him. Oh, this is the Danitha. Jumpstart Danitha? There's still a whole bunch of really good cards in Jumpstart that I didn't get. Hey, JJ. Welcome back. Oh, Ghalta. Green and your big dumb creatures. So dumb. This Jumpstart Ghalta? Oh my god, so many Ghaltas. I ended up getting 2 of the new Ghalta out of 1 bag. It's just like, that's super weird. Every once in a while, magic packs are weird, and you open them and you get like a foil version of something, and then a normal version of something. Oh, it's a little Yoshimaru from Jumpstart. Or not Yoshimaru. Mowu. I did see Yoshimaru earlier. That's ridiculous. The Final Fantasy Yoshimaru is like $30. I was supposed to get a copy, and then I almost didn't get a copy. They had given away... they didn't realize that it was, like, a full pack of them to be given away, and they were just giving away the packs that had, like, a stack of Yoshimarus in it, instead of just one Yoshimaru out of the pack. And then when they realized, they were like, oh, so some people got a whole bunch of Yoshimarus. Like a stack of Yoshimarus. I was like, well, I had seen that they were being given away right before they were like, and realized it was happening. I was like, oh no. But I think that was like the 3rd day, so they didn't even know that they had them to give away. I was like, oh. I just wanted it for my Final Fantasy deck. Boop. Oh, Yara. I really like this art. It's very color pencil-y, sketchy. I love seeing, like, oh, she's actually worth money, huh? Interesting. I don't ever pay attention to, like, Magic Finance stuff, so, like, when I go through my cards and put them on the Moxfield, that's the only time I know what's going on. I really like Varenne. It only triggers once per turn, but It's definitely done work for me. Xenographed. Someday cards are going to be in order, and it's going to be great. It's a foil xenographed. I imagine at some point Phyrexia is coming back. Nothing goes away forever. Oh, these are Yuriko. Some of these are Yuriko cards. Some of these are for a zombie deck I think I was building. I have my Davey. That's the Yara that Davey sent me. That artwork. I think I have it on a little easel somewhere back over on my Warhammer desk. Either that or I moved it. I can't remember where I move things. Oh, Whelming Wave. Yeah, I don't know how long my partner's book club is. Some amount of time, I guess. She might be here and I don't even know. This is the problem is when I have music playing. I don't even have it really loud, but it cancels all the noise around me, so I'm just like in my own little universe. Beep. I wonder what I... Sometimes I just put stuff in stacks and I'm like, why is this here? Obviously I had a plan for you, whatever you are card. Such a weird... I should put this in Omo. That's not a terrible plan. Hunting Wilds is pretty interesting. Search your library for up to 2 forest cards, put them into the battlefield tapped, and then you can shuffle your library, or then shuffle your library, and then if the spell was kicked, untap all your forests, put onto the battlefield this way, and they become 3/3. Okay, so it's just the ones that get put on there that way. Okay, not as cool as I thought it was. If it let me do it to all my forests, I would be all about it. Actually, I need to get a Yavimaya for Omo. Don't believe I have one in there. Omo, I love Omo to death, but it's really not fun for other people. I'm off in my own little world, making lands and tapping lands and doing stupid stuff. That's a really cool sleeve. This sleeve feels really fun. I don't know what kind of sleeve this is. Interesting. 92. I don't think I've ever seen an Egon God of Death deck. I don't think that's a thing. I really like this artwork of this Nashi. 343. Oh, he's way down here. This is the other Nashi. Woo! It reminds me of biker mice. Some show with mice and bikes. Hey JJ, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. And yeah, if I don't see you before, I'm sure I probably see you on a stream somewhere before. But have a safe trip if I don't see you before then, and we'll see you this weekend. I'm excited to see everybody. That's been... It feels like it's been a lot longer than it probably has been. I see everybody at cons more than I do people that live nearby. Okay, Shadow of Mortality was in my Yuriko deck. I know that much. Coma World Eater. Shouldn't do anything with this Coma World Eater, but I want to. It's so pretty. Ugh. Stupid. I just put it in Omo just because it's terrifying. This was going in my zombie deck, I do believe. I have so many things that I must have been making at some point, and then I just kind of forgot. Zombie Master? Never have enough Zombie Masters. I love the Future Sight border. It's weird that we still haven't seen it. It's the future, isn't it? It's been a little bit of a time. I do want to see something. 297. Oh, Xur. I can't remember if this Xur was going in something. And I know this Tanya was going... Oh, I know where you were going. You were going in, Slimefoot and Squee, I believe. Okay. I want to see something. I wanted to see who was credited on this. Man, I was so close to Atticus Ross, too. Because they are 9 Inch Nails. It's not just Trent. God, I love 9 Inch Nails. That was the last time that I get to see 9 Inch Nails this year. For the rest of my life, it's done. I did what I needed to do. It was amazing. I don't think I'll ever see a better 9 Inch Nails show, so I imagine Trent will be 1,000,000 years old eventually. Draco. You are also part of my Yuriko deck at some point. Oh, Barrel, not Darrell. Wrong L. I hope everybody is having a good weekend now that, I mean, it's almost over, and which the week starts, which is never great. I mean, is it ever? We'll get a little bit of a reprieve over the weekend. Like, what horrible things are going to happen this week? Luckily, I only have a week until MagicCon, and then I will come back to my home, and I will never leave ever again until I figure out how to escape. Boop. Master Thief. Why are you over here, Master Thief? Who knows? Frog Tosser, though. I think this was a deck I took apart. Sometimes decks just get taken apart and the cards end up in my box. I think this was the Zendikar Rogues deck? Or at least these are cards from it. This really hasn't been reprinted. That's really weird. I don't know. I've definitely wrecked people's worlds with Soaring Thought Thief. I make a bunch of them and then just start attacking with a whole bunch of them. With, like, Stolen Identity. Need all of them. What are we doing? Mimic. Ooh, that is a weird sound, Resner. That just bounced through my ears. Ow. Not ow, but weird. Felt weird in my head. Winter Cursed Rider. That's gross. Ward pay 2 life. Artifacts you control have ward pay 2 life. Exhausts. Exile X artifact cards from your graveyard. Each other non-artifact creature gets negative X until end of turn. Winter, winter, winter. You are interesting. You're gross. Your artwork's fucking awesome. Those colors, ugh. I'm gonna do something terrible with that. Mark it back, Walker. That's interesting. It's like a hanger back walker, but you get to draw a bunch of cards. Make sure I don't have any extra cards that are the same. I hate typing things in multiple times if I don't have to. Oh. Okay, my partner did write that she's actually on her way. Okay, so I guess we'll add as many cards as we can before she gets here. Okay, most of this stuff is different. What a bunch of weird cards. Okay, anyway. Let's see how many cards we can get added before she gets here. And then I'm gonna go cook some dinner. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me. I appreciate you all. Sorry we haven't been having any streams or anything. It's been a lot of stuff going on. I've been guesting places when I can. It's more that my setup is being a pain in the ass, and I don't want to have a shitty show until I know that I can get things running properly. That's the main issues. I wonder if I was doing something with these cards. I will say that Gastral Thrillseeker is a really good card. That's what I'll be doing. At least soon. Hopefully soon. We made sure we had everything we needed for it. So I think we're okay. I hate when I go to cook something and I think I have something and then I'm like, oh, okay. And then I'm like, how do I improvise and cook this now? How do I make this happen? Crashing Drawbridge. Crashing Drawbridge is an interesting card because it actually is. It does things. It has been a problem. It has caused me to lose games. All it does is give creatures haste. Sometimes that's all you really need. Oh, Lochmere Serpent. How many copies? I probably have a lot of Lochmere Serpents. I played a lot of Eldraine. I was very excited when Eldraine came out. The silly thing why I was excited is there was just so many purples in all the colors. That's a stupid reason. This is probably why black is my favorite color in Magic, because it's usually purple. Notion Thief, you're weird. Boop. Whispering Madness is such a weird card, too. Each player discards his or her hand, then draws cards equal to the greatest number of cards a player discarded this way. Which, normal wheel effect for 4. But it has Cipher, and then you can put it on, it exiles itself, and then you can put it onto a creature. Ooh. Oh, that really sounds good. Sounds really good. I love me some stuffed noodles. A nice sauce. That is one of the things I do enjoy. I'm not good at baking, but I really enjoy cooking. I can cook. But baking is too much science. I don't have it in me. My brain just is like, I can add whatever I want to this. And then it's like, no, you can't. You can't do that. That's not how baking works. Like, sure it is. And then I try to eat whatever I cooked, and I'm like, nope. Oh, this was a mistake. I remember one time I tried to make caramel and didn't realize I had to be like stirring it constantly, and yeah, it like burnt horribly, and like there was smoke going everywhere, and the whole entire house smelled awful. And just like burnt caramel smell. I was like, well, that's about right. That's what I get. Venerable Warsinger. Never made Venerable Warsinger actually do anything. There's just like certain cards that I've had in my hand, and I'm just like, what am I supposed to do with this? This is not going to do anything cool. Sometimes I just use it as a body. Like, well, I guess this is what's happening. You're being thrown in front of this. The rest of your abilities, not great. I know I have a whole bunch more of these guys somewhere. So much text. Sometimes I look at a card and I'm just like, no, that's not for me. That's too much reading. I'm out. Savage Horn. Oh, Lando, you little douchebag. Sorry. Forgot Lando's still between the doors. Should probably go get him before she gets here so he doesn't run out. He's been very darty lately. I'll be right back. I don't trust him. He's a sneaky little guy. Lando found a friend out there. He was sitting in between the doors because we have like 2 sets of doors that you have to go through to get in. Our airlock, we call it. That way the cats don't get out. So you open one, and then you close it, and then you open the next one. And Lando had found a friend outside. There was a stray cat outside. He was just sitting there, like, talking to him. Then he, like, jumped up on the box to, like, show me. I was like, you weirdo. He's such a silly little guy. I don't know what the song is. That's the thing, is some Nine Inch Nails or Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross songs are all from, like, movies and things now. I'm like, this is a Nine Inch Nails song. It is not. Hey, Mando. What are you doing? No, you don't want to come up here? Okay. Thought he was about to jump up here. He's such a cutie. Apparently he just wanted to come over and see what was happening. It was not interesting enough for him to give a crap about. He was like, eh. It's like, you're not doing what I thought you were, Mama. I'm out. Actually, I do want to see what this is from. Oh, that's what this is from. I forgot that they did the Watchmen soundtrack, too. And the name of the song, None with a Motherfucking Gun. I really did forget that they did this. Huh. Interesting. That means I don't have this album. Not this. The collector in me is stupid, especially when everything is going to hell, and I probably should not worry about that I'm missing a Nine Inch Nails CD somewhere in my collection. I gotta do something, though, to take my brain off of things. That may as well be the thing that I do. Banner? What is happening? Is your mama here yet? I expect your cats to let me know. Man, I used to love making people discard cards. I really should. I played my discard deck, or my black deck against Tom. It was just a bunch of, like, cards from my childhood on Thursday, and they were just so gross. I set the deck aside because I was like, I could make this worse. I was like, I'm going to put other weird cards that I used to use. I love it when I'm playing a game of Magic and people are all, what? What are you casting? What is this card? I'm like, it's this. It's this card. What is this doing? I'm like, that's stupid. I'm like, yeah, it is stupid. Some Magic cards back in the day were pretty stupid. They were probably like, this game won't be around in 10 years. Doesn't matter what this card does. Unmoored Ego. I don't like cards where I have to search through people's decks either. And they can be used on stream. Like with Moxfield. You can just go through somebody's deck and be like, okay, this is the card I'm going to take out. But it's such a hassle. I mean, it still happens on streams and stuff, and I'm like, okay, here's my deck list. And every once in a while, I'm the one who does it. Like, if I have everybody's deck list, like, back before when I was streaming constantly, I always knew what everybody was going to be playing. And I would make sure that the decks would work well against each other. So usually I could just look at a deck and be like, okay, yeah, you can't do this. This is not going to be fun for anybody. Oh, Arcane Signets. How many of you do I have? Too many? That's like Sol Ring. Oh my god, I feel like Sol Ring is going to go up in price just because there's no Sol Ring in Spider-Man. So now all these people are going to want to make commanders, but no commander decks came out. So we don't have any Spider-Man Sol Ring. I feel like it's going to be a great Sol Ring shortage. Because Avatar doesn't have Sol Rings either. Oh, let me check. did not check yet. Boop. I kind of forgot because I just started talking. Sorry about that. Let me go check. Boop. Okay. They are letting the guy who's in charge of the back end coding and stuff know. They changed some stuff earlier this week, and apparently something might have messed with the code, so they're going to check into it. So hopefully we can get that fixed. I would have had no clue it was even broken. I import things from MTGO. So, we'll find out. They're pretty fast about things most of the time. They're pretty good about... Moxfield has always been good to me. I love Moxfield. It makes my life much easier. We may as well finish these. I think my partner just came home, so I am going to get off of here after I finish this stack. Yeah. I don't know if I have any other streams unless I just do impromptu ones like this. Like, I have so much sorting to do, and at least when I'm sorting and I'm on here, I can listen to music and talk to people. Talk about Magic. Yeah, I use it to keep track of my decks, and then I usually use it to like keep track of my collection when I don't mess it up. Like, this is the second time I'm doing this because I messed it up. I traded in a bunch of stuff and then didn't take the things off the list, and then I didn't know what I had. I was like, well, I guess I just will start over. It's like I don't want to start over, but oh god, whoops. Oh, this is Slipknot. I was like, that piano is very horror movie. I love Slipknot. I have not heard this in a long time. Such a weird... It's terrible that this is like Slipknot, but it's DJ from the past. Like, from the past? Okay, let's... Boop. Let's end deck our rolling. Yeah, I'll check Moxfield later on today and see if it's working. Check it later tonight after I finish editing some stuff. And I gotta take my... Hoping to take my luggage downstairs and get that started. I want to be packed and not have to worry about anything. I hate rushing around, but I always end up... Sometimes there's just stuff I can't pack until it's like almost time to leave, and so then I put it off, and then the next thing I know, I'm like, oh no! There we go, 76! Boop. Aces Revival is pretty gross. It's really super easy to cast. Green is... Everything in green is easy to cast. Okay, there's that. Core Cartographer. Oh, that's not from that Zendikar. Has the same exact number, though. Oh, Geo Rager. That's 6. Boop. $137. Most of the time I keep all my lands together, and at some point I need to go through them all. I have so many like special lands that I was going to use for theme decks, and I already did, and I probably won't use them again for any deck. Like usually, I theme one deck with certain lands, and then that's the only deck that has those ones. And I feel like most of the ones I have in the boxes I've already used all the ones I needed. So I'm like, I wonder if there's people out there who need these for the decks to theme things. I know there's other themers out there. I don't know if that's what we call ourselves, but we shouldn't. There we go. 201. Boop. Boop. Sacrifice a land, search a library for 2 basic lands. Interesting. That's not terrible. Because you could sacrifice any land. There's a couple of commanders that would really like that. There we go. 97. My partner's probably like, what are you doing? Oh my god. How much more of this do I have to write? There we go. 97. Wicked of the Wilds. 86. Ah man, we're almost done. Okay, I got 2 more cards. Well, thank you all for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I am Amara, Goddess of Blunder. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet. You can find me guesting. A lot of times I will have games. It's just been a little while, but I will be back in October making games and doing some plane chase and other chaotic forms of Magic the Gathering, because I like making things weird. I like my plane chase and my arch enemy and my decks and unknown cards and all that weird stuff. But you can find me in Atlanta coming up this week. If you see me, come and say hi. I'm usually running around all over the place, so like, I will stop and make sure that I make time for you. If you stop and say hi, I will have my schedule up on Blue Sky, and yeah. I'm excited to get down there. I'm gonna be there on Thursday, and yeah, I'll be all over the place. But I will have Appa, my Appa puppet. Yeah, woo! And I'll have 2 cosplays with me. We got trivia contests. We got prizes from Quiver Time that I'm bringing with me. Yeah, I'm excited to see everybody, and yeah, take care of yourselves, and thanks for hanging out with me. Oh, yeah, no problem. No problem. I will check my Discord. And take care, Abby. And take care, Raz. Okay, what's that? Bye, everybody.